Well, hi, my name is Lynn Juhl, and I'm a long-term resident of Arlington. I'm a citizen, and I grew up on a farm in Iowa, rural Iowa, and I went to the Peace Corps, and I came back and worked for the Peace Corps for a while, and that ended, and I came to Arlington and drove a taxi for a while, and then I said, well, what am I going to do now? And I had trained for a math teacher, and so I said, well, maybe I'll try that. So I did try that I was going to go a year. Well, 38 years later, I retired in 2006. But I would like to say a little bit about the kind of people in Arlington that I've seen and have been influenced on my life as mentors, really. And I will mention one person, Walt Taylor, who was a teacher when I arrived at Williamsburg Junior High at that time. And he took me under his wing, this guy who didn't know me from Adam. He's a black guy. And I said, Walt, one day, I said, why have we gotten along together? And he says, you don't seem to have the same kind of look in your eye sometimes that some people have. And anyway, Walt gave me a lot of tips. He took me around. He introduced me to people. I got to know people who have lasted to this day, sort of influential people. Arlington being the small place that it is, you get to see and meet and talk to the movers and shakers much more than perhaps in larger places. Well, anyway, I got tired of middle school. I got tired of 7th grade math after a few short years. And I called my mentors again back at the University of Illinois, and they said, well, we've been wondering when you're going to call and come back to work on a doctoral program. So I said, well, how about right now? And they said, yeah, okay, come on. So 2 years later, I got back, and at that time, Walt had gone through the system and had actually become the math supervisor. So I said, Walt, oh, buddy, where will I be placed? And he said, we're going to put you at Wakefield. And I says, Wakefield? You know, I'm sort of North Arlington. I don't know much about South Arlington. And he says, no, Wakefield is the place for you. It's the best math department, and it's the place for you. And so I said, all right, whatever you say, sir, I'm in. So I did, and that was 25 years. I stayed there and was influential in the AP statistics program being started in Arlington. And that's the story of Arlington. I think so many people come to a place like this, and it's small enough where you can have a mentor and you can have a personality and you can grow and learn and be nurtured, as my children have been all the way through their time too. Anyway, that's my story about Arlington and the mentoring.